New York rock band Kiss released their second album, Hotter Than Hell, on October 22nd, 1974. What do I think of it? What's up? Hello, welcome to Music and Stuff with me, Rob Lewis, and it's a mini heat wave going on here. I've had to turn the fan off to record this, so I'm rather warm. But yes, so today I have been reviewing the second studio album by Kiss, Hotter Than Hell. It was released on Casablanca Records on October 22nd, 1974. And the album artwork was recorded in August 1974, and notably Ace Frehley had been involved in a car accident. There's a few of those. And had hurt his face, so he was actually only able to wear the makeup on half of his face, and they sort of doctored it, photoshopped it, or they didn't have Photoshop then, but the 70s equivalent of Photoshop added his makeup on afterwards. So yeah, it's a 10-track album, and it's got some of the most well-known Kiss classic songs on there. Let's go through them, shall we? Track number 1, Got to Choose, written by Paul Stanley and sung by Paul Stanley. It's a great song, solid song, good album opener. Neighbours are kicking off, so apologies for that. Maybe they don't like Kiss. And yeah, it's a solid open track. Got to Choose, great vocals, and I would give Got to Choose a 7 out of 10. Track number 2, one of the most well-known classic Kiss songs, Parasite, written by Gene Simmons. Sorry, I'm getting put off now. Number 2, one of the best-known classic Kiss songs, written by Ace Frehley, sung by Gene Simmons. It is Parasite. And I went a bit Suffolk then, didn't I? I mean, I'm from Suffolk, so Parasite, boy. It's, yeah, solid, great riff. Classic Frehley song, that one. Yeah, I can't really fault it. It's a 9 out of 10 for me, Parasite. Such a superb song. I've never seen them do it live. I've seen them twice, and neither time did they play Parasite live, so oh well. Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you're enjoying it. If you are, maybe you could just help out a small channel by pressing the like button, sharing it to your friends, hit the subscribe button and the alarm notification bell so you can keep up to date with my new videos, and just generally just watching them. It all helps. I'm just a small creator just trying to find my way in this YouTube metropolis. If you really want to help out as well, there's a link to my Patreon in the description and in my About section. So again, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Track number 3, Subject Matter, Going Blind, written by Gene Simmons and Steve Coronel. So it was originally a Wicked Lester track, sung by Gene as well. It's good, I like it. Lyrically, it's a bit creepy. I'm 93 and you're 16. But it seemed to be alright back in the 70s, and my review of Love Gun has, if you look at the comments of that, when I was talking about Christine 16, the general consensus is it was okay back then. So yeah, I'm not even going to talk about the BBC, but yeah, Going Blind, it is a great song. I like the version on Kiss My Ass. Was it Dinosaur Jr. that did it? Or was it Gin Blossoms? I can't remember. You know the one I'm talking about. It was the cover of it on Kiss My Ass tribute album in the 90s. But yeah, Going Blind, solid song, contextually a bit dodgy, but I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Track number 4, the title track, Hotter Than Hell, written and sung by Paul Stanley. And to me, I think this is the low point of the album. It's alright. I don't think I would have named the album after this song had I been in the same situation. I think it is the weakest song. I mean, it's alright. It's not crap. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's an awful song, but it's not one of the best. I like the version in Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. What was it? Rip and Destroy? Was that how it went? The version from the movie? Movie. With the evil robot usses that performed it. I think it was Rip and Destroy. But yeah, it's a typical Paul Stanley song about screwing. So, filler, I think. I don't know why it was one of their best known tracks at the time. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. And I almost gave it a 5. I'm giving it a 6. Purely for the Rip and Destroy cover. Number 5. Rock and Roll! Sung by Gene and written by Gene and Paul. Let Me Go, Rock and Roll. Classic. Yeah, really good song. They did this when I saw them at Donington in 96. OG lineup. Yeah, just a fun rock and roll track. Lyrically, it's a Kiss song. What do you expect, you know? I'm going to give Let Me Go Rock and Roll 8 out of 10. It's just fun. It's a good track. Number 6, All the Way, written and sung by Gene Simmons. It's filler, really, isn't it? It's alright. Nothing to write home about. It's just an album filler track, but still better than Hotter Than Hell. It's quite catchy, actually. All the way. Yeah. So, okay. Purely for that basis, I'm going to give it an extra point. So, I was going to give it 6 out of 10. I'm going to give it 7 out of 10 now, because it's got that catchy little chorus. And that's all you want from a song, really, isn't it? There's 3 types of songs. 3. There's the ones that just blow you away. They just make you think. They're very profound. Those kind of thinky songs. There's the ones you can just dance to. The lyrically pretty moribund. I got that from Alan Partridge. And then it's the other ones that are just fun to sing along to. They're just a good, solid song. It's one of those. All the Way. 7. Now, I first heard Watching You on Alive 3. Because Alive 3 came out. I'd only just really started listening to Kiss a few months before, so I hadn't got the whole back catalogue at that point. I got Revenge and Destroyer, The Elder, I think my brother had a copy, and a couple of other ones like Crazy Nights, Hot in the Shade, you know. But I didn't have Hotter Than Hell. In fact, I think Hotter Than Hell may have been the last album I ever owned. Kiss album. Until the release of Psycho Circus and Monster and stuff. And Sonic Boom. So, like I say, I first heard Watching You on Alive 3. And I thought it was a banger. And then I heard it on Hotter Than Hell. And they changed it a bit for the Alive 3, didn't they? It's a lot heavier. But yeah, it's great. Written by Gene, sung by Gene. Solid, classic Kiss. Watching you, yeah, really, really good track. As Kiss tracks go, it's up there, so I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Mainline track number 8, written by Paul and sung by Peter Criss. It's good, I like it. Back, I think before Paul's ego really got away from him, and he was able to let Peter Criss sing songs. Yeah, I think they made the right choice with Peter singing it. I'm sure Paul would have done a good job, but I think Peter's voice suits it. It's more Peter's style, and yeah, great track. 9 out of 10. Number 9. Now, this is another one that I first heard not from Hotter Than Hell. As I said, Hotter Than Hell was probably the last studio album that I got up to that point. And of course, I'd got the MTV Unplugged show on CD and VHS. And on VHS, it had the extra. Was it Going Blind? Was the extra? No, was it Got to Choose? It was one of the two. I've got to choose. It was Got to Choose because I think Going Blind was actually on the main album. Anyway, the concert opened with Coming Home, and I didn't know the song, but I really loved it. And Coming Home, a little bit about me. I play solo gigs, but I started out in bands. My first band was called With Now, and then I joined a band called Jinx, and we were pretty successful on the local scene. And I decided I wanted to do some solo stuff, so I went out with just a microphone and a guitar and did solo stuff. And I was really, really nervous. I very, very rarely get stage fright, but I got it this one time because it was just me on my own, no one else to blame if it went wrong. And because Kiss opened with it on their Unplugged show, I opened with it. So Coming Home was the first song I ever played live solo. And after I played it, the nerves went and I was absolutely fine, and I haven't had stage fright since. So, but what do I think of the song? I think it's a banger. I think it could be my favourite on the album, Coming Home. But there is a but. I think I do prefer the unplugged version. I think that to me, maybe because I heard it first, but I just think it just suited it better. I just love that unplugged version where they kick off the show. Yeah, Coming Home, my favourite track on the album. Number 10. Oh, and Coming Home, sung by Paul and written by Ace and Paul. Number 10, Strange Ways, written by Ace and sung by Peter Criss. It's one of Kiss's big tracks, I think. The guitar solo at the end, the guitar solo is fantastic. One of Ace's finest solos. And sung spectacularly by Mr. Criss. And it's an unusual. It's unusual in the fact it's quite slow for Kiss. But this was the album. If they were going to do slow stuff, this was the album to do it on, I think. I say slow. It's just a slower tempo. It's not like it drags. That's not what I mean. I'm going to give Strange Ways 8 out of 10. The album Hotter Than Hell, produced by Kenny Kerner and Richie Wise, must just point out as well. Great album. I think the only thing, if anything, that lets it down was the slightly scratchy kind of production sound. It wasn't a particularly full sound, unfortunately. And there have been remasters since, which are a lot better. But initially, I think that was its biggest letdown. My biggest criticism of it was that, which made it slightly difficult to listen to, I think. But totaling up these points, excuse me. Totaling up these points, I'm gonna score Kiss Hotter Than Hell, their second studio album, 8 out of 10 overall. So yeah, good, solid album. Commercially, not their best selling album at the time, but nonetheless, many of the tracks there were still performed well into the band's career. So what album are we going to do next time? Let's do the random Kiss album generator. Obviously, if it comes up with one that I've already done, I won't be able to do that. Kiss album, enter. We've done Lick It Up, we've done Love Gun, so the next one it comes up with is Destroyer, their fourth studio album, their fifth album released. So I'll be reviewing Destroyer in the next show. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to do the like, subscribe, all that shit that's got to be done now. And I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later, Bill and Ted. What it is I need is like a 20-second clip that I can put at the end of each video. You know how other YouTubers do it, whether I have at the end of a video like 4 things on the screen, as you know, like and subscribe, that kind of stuff. I just need something like that, but I don't know what to put.